If you're like me, you pick up the paper every morning and ask, why? Where is this? What's happening? Well, we just moved in 2 weeks ago, and I'm happy to tell this humble community, look no further for your weekly stories and gossip. I'm Dirk Hetfield, and with the help of a dedicated news team, we are here to bring you the neighborhood news.
Great weather, great people, and an all-around great place to live. This is the neighborhood news. Front page news from your backyard. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Sniff Sniff. What's that I smell? Ganja? Why, yes, it appears our neighbors were chiefing up some dank last night in their backyard. We were out back doing some research for an upcoming expose on Jupiter's moon Europa when the sultry scents of some good old skunk were picked up by the nose of one of our interns. Now here at the Neighborhood News, we are dedicated to keeping a safe and secure neighborhood. And we have one very important question directed at the culprits. Where was the invite? I'm kidding, of course, I'm kidding. Neighborhood News values our street cred and upholds the no narking policy. Puff away, but make sure to keep your eyes open for some of those less cool neighbors. Now our main story of the week is long, hard, and uncut. Yes, it's a penis. A printing mishap on the local newsletter caused a fully erect phallus to appear on all copies of the weekly document. This misprint, as described by Shannon of the HOA, went unnoticed until all the copies of the newsletter had been delivered. Reportedly, they were running a little behind with this issue, and the papers were delivered in the dead of night, making quality control nearly impossible. The reaction from the neighborhood has been primarily outrage, but a few of the lonelier residents described the mistake as a welcomed gift from God and the only newsletter worth reading. A campaign has been started to find both the head prankster in charge of the gag as well as the owner of said phallus. But rest assured, that penis does not belong to any members of the news station, although we would like to comment that the owner has a real nice unit there. You're the envy of the neighborhood, good sir. Next up, we have some distressing news. Miss Bingles has gone missing. Now I know what you're thinking. Who cares about that old bag? Her dilapidated house is a blemish on an otherwise perfect community, and she's always calling the police. Well, we're afraid the situation is much worse than that. A cat by the same name is actually the one that's missing, and her owners are devastated. The cat was last seen, doing some cat stuff in the alley, and has not returned home in over 5 days. The family has offered a $50 reward for the animal, alive preferably, and a reward like this was enough to catch the attention of our very own investigative journalist, Frank Byez. Frank has been roaming the alleyways for the last few hours now to bring us this story, and we are cutting to him in a segment that we are calling Frank in the Field. Hey Frank, how goes the search out there, buddy?
Hey Dirk, this is Frank Byez from Frank in the Field. I have successfully infiltrated a house here in the neighborhood that quite possibly might contain the missing cat, Miss Bingles.
Careful out there.
I got a tip from one of the local choir boys that she was spotted here earlier this morning, so here I am, hoping to find that cat, and hopefully we can get some of that big old moolah. Let's see here. So far, not good. Don't really see any sign of really any life here. This is kind of an unkempt backyard, but the pursuit of investigational journalism must go on no matter what. And let's see here.
Frank, whose backyard is this?
I think. Yeah, there she goes.
Oh my goodness.
Right on our tail.
Oh,
yeah. Looks like she may have gone this way. Cats apparently do not close gates. And lovely. Looks like she has made it somewhere out to the big neighborhood. Well, Dirk, looks like I am hot on this cat's trail. I'm going to go investigate a little further, but for now, I'll send her back to you.
Ooh, well, better luck next time, buddy. That is a real bummer. We could have really used some of that reward money. We are hemorrhaging already financially, and it's only episode 1. Well, now on to the weekend. If you're a little short on money like us and still want a breathtaking glimpse of the wondrous world around you, we've got the solution. Rather than drive to a mountain and climb up the whole thing, just climb to the top of a telephone line near your house. Those things are everywhere, and they reach up so high that you're bound to get a beautiful panoramic view of the valley without having to travel. We've even set up an exclusive neighborhood news filter on Snapchat, and we want to see all your beautiful selfies on top of that telephone pole this weekend. We do advise, though, that you bring some safety gloves with you, as those poles will give you splinters if you're not careful. Believe me. Well, have a great weekend, everybody, and keep your eyes open for Miss Bingles. The cat, not the other one. I'm Dirk Hetfield, and this is the news in the neighborhood.